Brody Stevens, come on, give it up.
Come on, a little energy. Come on, I'm 46 and I'm pushing.
You're doing it. Brody, you were, how did you end up in the Chicago Cubs World Series parade? How did that happen? Because I saw you in the fucking parade.
Well, I'm a good guy. Well, I got there. I grew up in the Valley. I mentioned Reseda. Tiffany went to El Camino. And I have a friend who I grew up with who's a coach for the Cubs. He went to Taft High School. So he went to Taft. I went to Reseda. Tiffany went to El Camino. All in the same league, by the way. El Camino Conquistadors. I don't know if Tiffany's still here. Taft Toreadors, Reseda Regents. Anyway, grew up with them. Tarzana Little League. Friends, went to Cal Lutheran. Then he played minor league baseball for the Cardinals, didn't make it above A-ball. Then in 1996, he got a job with the Yankees, New York Yankees.
Holy shit.
And they won the World Series because he was done playing minor league baseball. He was selling popcorn in 1995. And we were here, we went to Whittier, way out there selling popcorn for his dad. It was like in yogurt. And then in 96, he got the job with the Yankees. They won the World Series. Then they won it 4 times. So he has 4 World Series rings. Got a job with the Dodgers, 4 years with the Dodgers. Hung out there, started Kershaw. 5 years with the... I know it's a long story. But you don't just end up in the parade telling a 1-minute story. 5 million people were there. Now the bottom line, how did I get there? My friend's a coach. My friend is a coach who I talk to every day. The Cubs won the World Series the first time in 108 years. Chicago's a nice place. But you know what it took for the Cubs to win the World Series? Blue-collar, Judeo-Christian values from the San Fernando Valley. That's what got it done. Believe me. My friend is in the dugout. He's the coach of the Cubs, of the catchers, the Cub catchers, and he does the strategy. So every pitch that's thrown, he goes over all the hitters with all the catchers and all the pitchers. So he's a high-end coach. He's been in baseball for 20 years. 5, Mike Brazello, 5 World Series rings. He's a winner. And I knew that. And that's why I took the energy. I created Chelsea Lately. I created Ridiculousness. I created At Midnight. I've done over 3,000 television shows. Hangover, Hangover 2. I drove a Pinto, divorced family in Tarzana. And somehow I ended up with the Chicago Cubs in the World Series and on the parade.
Yeah!
Doesn't that inspire you? I think it would, as a guy who worked at Red Robin, a guy who has Asperger's, a guy... Okay, I guess, you know what? We're going to wrap it up. But you got to be loyal. You got to give me, you're laughing at me, but whenever I talked about Lexapro, you shut me down. Every time I talked about real stuff, you shut me down. I'm trying to help you. You weren't in the Hangover. You weren't in New Day. You weren't in the parade with the Cubs. You're not on this show, and you're not doing the Comedy Store. So thanks for making me feel like shit when I mentioned Lexapro.
I love you, Brody.
I'm only playing, but that's what I can do to you. All right, thank you guys. Good
Brody,
night.
Brody, before
I'm not pissed, Steven.
I know. Before you go,
So laugh at me.
you're fighting. Look,
I'm a real comedian. I hear you when you don't laugh. Other people may not acknowledge it. Not me. I'm from the Valley. I'll wait for you outside. I'm on fucking Lexapro. Coming at me?
oh my God.
You don't think baseball matters?
It does matter.
You don't think being from the Valley... Who books this club? Jamie, from the Valley. Who books the Comedy Store? Adam, from the Valley. And by the way, Adam went to baseball camp with a coach from the Cubs. It all comes full circle, but you get it more than I do. I'm not leaving.
Brody, you're fighting a cold right now. You're fighting a sickness. And you know what helps fight sickness more than anything else?
Apple cider vinegar.
Also, you know what helps fight more than anybody else? Karate. Isn't that true?
And
everybody
Lexapro.
say karate.
Karate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's
please.
do it.
Band, hop up. Band, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage from the XMA Karate Studio, Master Espinoza for a karate demonstration to close the night.
Let's do it, guys!
A board-breaking demonstration.
I'm from the Valley, Karate Kid, Reseda.
Put your fucking hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
Let's go. Finish. You got it. You've earned it.
Together. For Master Espinoza, keep it going. Came all the way out from the Valley.
Are you from the Valley also?
He's from the Valley also.
Where in the Valley? What city?
Take the mic there, Master Espinoza.
Where in the Valley?
We are in Victory, located in North Hollywood.
There you go. See?
My father went to North Hollywood High School, and Reseda is on Victory, where I went to high
there
school.
You go,
Those
Brody.
are connections.
We're doing this for you. Take the mic, talk to this audience, tell them what's happening.
Thank you, Mr. Glickman. Listen, I had a chance to be here just a few minutes ago, and I'm not quite sure of the demographics that we have here, but as I was thinking through, there's really something that we all have one thing in common, and that is this. I think that we're all aware of the daily dangers that we face on a daily basis.
Muggers.
Absolutely. Everything.
Muggers.
Everything. And there's one thing that I think we all have one thing in common. There's one common denominator, and I don't know what everyone's story is here. I don't know where you're all coming from, but I think we can all agree that there is an absolute value to understanding self-defense and personal safety. Would you agree?
Agreed!
My name is Master Espinoza. I'm a 6th degree black belt. I want to introduce my assistant. This is 3rd degree black belt, 2-time world champion. He's actually my younger brother. This is Joffrey Espinoza, if we can give him a hand.
Joffrey! Everyone say hello, Joffrey!
Joffrey's just recently got married. His wife is somewhere in the back, so we can give her a hand as well.
Everybody together. Hello, Joffrey's wife.
And we're going to get right to it. Thank you, Mr. Glickman. What I want to do right now is just show you a little bit about how to approach self-defense. I am absolutely passionate about learning and teaching self-defense because I've seen how it has helped myself personally, and it has helped so many people for the last 20 years of teaching. Now, one of the things that you have to understand is that every single person here in America is going to be exposed to, at least 97% of you, low-level altercation. That's 97 of all Americans are going to experience.
What is a low-level altercation?
Low-level altercations. If I can have my brother come in here for just a moment, that means everything that you might run into an encounter on a low scale. Maybe for some 2 friends, they might be having an argument with each other, just like right over here. Maybe one of your buddies gets a little bit too intoxicated.
Yeah, he drank too much Fireball whiskey.
You want to calm him down just a little bit, but you don't necessarily want to smash him and hit him and then break something and do some mechanical damage.
Don't hurt your brother.
To something that's low level. Maybe it's 2 kids at the playground and they're fighting over baseball. I got the first home run, or so. No, you got out, and they have to fight over that. Maybe it's 2 people working and you're in your boss's office and saying, I don't believe that I did this wrong, I did this right, and you need to make sure that you put this in the right place.
Happens at Office Depot every day. Every day.
Whatever your coworkers are doing. So everyone can agree to that. I mean, some of you are already thinking, yeah, I think I can understand that. Well, there's 3% of those Americans who are going to undergo what we call high-level altercation. That's the worst-case scenario. We're talking about the murderers, the rapists, the muggers, the people that you don't know it's ever going to happen, but it happens. But you don't know that 3%, I don't know if there's like 50 people here, that means at least maybe 2 potentially from here in one time of your life is going to experience some high-level altercation. The problem is we don't know who that is. So what I want to do right now is we're going to show you some level.
Heard about it.
I don't even know why. I'm keeping my eye on this. I hate being in this situation. This is the worst case environment. It's a dark place. I don't know the kind of people that are around here.
You don't know what he can do.
People from Reseda or the Valley.
Yeah,
right?
Very dangerous.
This is like
very dangerous.
This is like top level criteria for danger.
There's a saxophone quartet. You ever have a saxophone quartet come at you?
These are probably the softest thing that I can feel more comfortable with the music. They were playing a little bit of nice.
Maybe you guys play a little music for him while he does some board breaking.
Can you do that? And I'm going to do a little warm up.
Sure, go for it. Do a little warm up.
Do a little break. I need to.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1-inch pine wood board. I'm going to do that with a palm heel strike. This is just to demonstrate how to use your body as a vital weapon for self-defense. I'm going to do something better. Let's put 2.
2 boards! 2 boards!
So what I just demonstrated there is something that's very relaxed. Someone comes up close, and right away, those 2-inch boards can represent certain integrity of resistance and strength in the body, maybe certain bones in the body, like your floating ribs. And if you're able to break those, you may be able to break some aspects of the body. We're going to do one more. I'm going to do a jump front kick. As a Taekwondo expert, we do a lot of high-level acrobatics and martial arts. So,
Master Espinosa, are you cool with the band playing some music underneath you while it's happening?
Absolutely.
All right, band.
I can concentrate.
Play maybe the theme song to Contra or something. Legend of Zelda. Play Legend of Zelda. You guys know Legend of Zelda, right?
So in Taekwondo, we do a lot of jump kicks. We do a lot of acrobatics. And with your permission, Mr. Glickman,
Yes,
I'll have
please.
my brother maybe stand on that couch.
Sure.
Am I okay here?
Yes, you're all right there. He did sign a release form, right? That any incidentals that happen, we're not responsible for.
Do you mind if I eat?
Absolutely, sir.
This is exciting.
Who's having a great time? All right, band, go for it.
I'll finish this off with a little bit of high-level self-defense. My brother has been one to challenge me often, as he's been my guinea pig. Krav Maga. Anyone heard of Krav Maga? LA, if you're from LA, Krav Maga
He's
is
a Jewish
where it's
guy.
at for many people. We talk about recognizing danger, some strong, combative self-defense, and then we talk about escaping the danger zone. It might look something like this. In case you didn't see that, a lot of people have been drinking and might have to slow it down a little bit. I'll do a little 50%.
Do it at 50%.
On this side. I address and recognize the danger. In this case, it's choke. I don't know what he's doing. Soft tissues of my throat. I want to make sure I address that. So I pluck one simultaneous strike to the face. Establish side control. Knees right to the abs. Maybe kick to the groin. And then hammer fist. Elbow strike. Push away and make sure I swivel to understand if there's any dangers around me.
Whoa, Espinosa! Very well done, Master Espinosa. Do you want to do a little Trump demonstration as well before we wrap up to end the night? Would you be comfortable with a punch to the chest, kick to the face?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He's the one. This is in no way putting myself in any particular bias towards any party. This is purely a demonstration. Wait, I see that Mr. Glickman is standing up here. How many would like to see him do? I got some extra boards. Okay. This is improv. I'm just trying to practice a little improv myself. Oh, he said he wants to break a board. How many here want to see Mr. Glickman break a board?
Yeah, I want to see him break a board.
So what my brother is doing is he's giving him a 30-second tutorial. This is something that any of you can actually learn yourself. Now, I don't know how much Mr. Glickman has practiced the areas of contact, but we'll prove to you that anybody can do this, even someone like Mr. Glickman.
Yeah, come on, Steven!
He's buying time. He's stalling. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Steve Glickman. More than just a comedian.
We got this in downtown LA. You have to do
All right.
you do a kick where you do a kick to the face.
Absolutely.
You guys had a great time? Our next show is December 17th. Put it on your calendar. Come on back. We got great comics next month. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks for being nice to me, guys. I'm serious.
Yeah, we're going to go that
I
way.
put you
Yeah,
through a
switch-
lot. I
switch
put you
sides.
through a lot. Oh, I'm in the, here, let me move. I'm in the trajectory.
This is the only one they sold downtown. So
Am I going to get candy on me? Let me move here.
don't get hurt, Brody.
I don't want to get, okay.
Is there something in here?
No, it's empty.
Is it,
I really hope not. There's no barbed wire in there.
Brad Williams is in there.
Brad Williams.
My friend.
We're good. We're good.
If this was a high-level assailant, aggressive attacker, I might do something like this. Hold it tight and...
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming out to the nighttime show. Don't forget to tweet and post and add your pics. Jonathan Lipnicki, thanks for being here. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great night. And God bless, everybody. God
Thank you.
bless.
Thank you. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. We went through a real moment. I want to thank Lexapro, the donut. Stephen Glickman, what an awesome job.
Give it up for Stephen Kramer, Glickman, everybody.